tell me a little bit about, the importance of the network. I mean, what do you mean with I had a great network already and it helped me get going? I mean, what kind of network are you talking about?
No, I think in the restaurant business, if you open up a restaurant, and as an owner, it's good if you have the contacts, of course, and
Mhm.
also if you have the right staff in the kitchen or and bar and service, they also have a big network, of course. So the restaurant business is like that, and if you have the right people, they get people,
Mhm.
and the talk in
Mhm.
town was very, very quick.
All
So
right.
that was pretty fun. For about a week after we opened up the soft opening, we had the grand opening, and it
Mhm.
was crazy. It was lines outside. And then, we started something. We were kind of the first place in Sweden, what I know about. We started our kind of after work, but we did it a little bit differently. And I got the inspiration from some pubs in Boston. Was that on the in Sweden we did Fridays, but in a lot of these places they put up a little buffet with some snacks. It could be celery, blue cheese, some nachos, some chicken wings, and so on. So we did something. We called it the TGI Friday. We call it TGI Fridays uh, because thank God it's Friday. It was before Fridays the chain came to Sweden. But still, that was the whole concept of it. And people really liked that. It was just free food. They just got a little plate and a small fork and a napkin.
Mhm.
Everybody that bought something. And we just expect that people from 4 or 5 o'clock would pop in. But just after 2 weeks or something, it created this is before email. So it was a fax machines in companies in the central of Gothenburg, especially people in the advertisement business and finance business, people fax to each other. Let's go to
Mhm.
O'Leary's. So that's how it all started with the
All right.
Fridays and so on. And then
Fantastic.
also sports was that um, showing sports on TV was something new as well. People really the green walls, the memorabilia on the walls,
Mhm.
the American style of bar when you work on the bar, and we serve like beer and you drank from the bottle. And also we put up like four 28-inch TV screens in the first O'Leary's, and people thought they was said, "Here he's lost it. This is never going to work." But suddenly it started more and more, and also timing is very important as well. Just then that like the TV and the satellite, Sweden just had, and many other countries, even in the Nordics and even in Europe, just maybe had two, three, four channels. But
Yeah.
when the satellite dish and the satellite came out, there was
Mhm.
much more to be shown. So from just having a couple of maybe Saturdays and big events at the World Cup in soccer or football, for instance, maybe then it was showing on TV. Now it started to showing more and more.
Yeah.
Instead of one Premier League game, and Premier League started a few years later, we opened, and then the Champions League. So we're very lucky that the whole sports thing also kind of grown a lot in the late 80s, early 90s. And that was very, very beneficial for us.
Yeah.